Yes, she is. This is the fun part. I love introducing people. Is it on now?
Of course it's on.
Oh.
I did this.
Oh, I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. But I've known Lennie for almost about a year and a half. And one of my first memories of her was we got together at Joan's Lunch Bunch Group. And she was handing out her travel cards. And I remember looking at it thinking, oh, I don't have any money to travel. She says, well, maybe you will one day. Oh, that's perfect. Positive speaking.
Right.
And she's a very positive person, and she's just great. I can't even remember Lennie Lund grew up in North Dakota. She got a degree from University of Texas at San Diego. She has a bachelor's degree in business administration and worked as an office administrator for the U.S. government. That's daring. While she was with the U.S. government, she traveled. She lived in many states. She lived in Idaho, Texas, Maryland, but she'd never lived in the West. So after she retired, she and her husband, Vern, moved to Campbell, California. And it was in Campbell that she was introduced to her passion, traveling, the largest industry in the world. And this has been a perfect match for her. As an entrepreneur, most of us take traveling for granted. We just don't do it. We don't have the time. However, if we take an occasional vacation, we'll realize it's a good way to recharge our batteries. Taking even a couple days off, you come back, you're renewed, it's easier for you to get back to business and deal with all of the hard stuff. Lennie's presentation is about leisure traveling and how to enjoy life more. Dream vacations at dream prices. And now I'm happy to present Lennie Lund.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I really appreciate the introduction and also the invitation to speak for GNA and also Elias. I've known Elias for several years. I sort of got into doing volunteer work in the last three and a half years or so. So I sort of stepped back from doing my business, but now I'm all about travel right now and what it can do for our health. So just to let you know, Elizabeth told you a little bit about our background. Vernon, during his career, he was mostly involved with construction, being either as a business owner or an estimator or salesperson and many other things within the construction industry. So it was easy for us to move around the country. And we have one daughter who turned 40 this year. And we have our daughter, Natalie, her husband, and our 3 grandchildren who live in Nashville, Tennessee. And we have one granddaughter and two grandsons. So I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight in the presentation. So, and I'd like to get your feedback at the end of this to let me know what I can do to make it more informative or whatever. So I would like your feedback at the end of the presentation. And Elizabeth touched on the fact that we really do need to get away and shut down. It's important that we put our mind at rest and our body needs to relax. And I'm just going to read you some real important statistics that people need to take to heart when they think about their health. And the credit goes to ArriveNet out of the health press, one of their health press releases. But there have been many studies throughout the years on what vacation does for your health in both men and women. And we know that through those studies that individuals have fewer chances of heart disease. For women, there was a real important research that was done with middle-aged women, and they found out that those who do not take vacations frequently had 8 times the risk of either having a heart attack or dying of heart disease. And here's a quote from the researcher, Elaine Aker. She says that social and physiological aspects of people's lives are directly related to their physical health. So I think we know that. We know our activities, directly relate to our health. But the other important thing that came from that study was that it was discovered that women who vacation at least twice a year have 50% less chance of developing coronary heart disease or any other serious heart problem. Wow. That's a significant statistic there. Now for the men, the research was done from the State of University in Borsweg, and they found through a study of 12,338 middle-aged men who were at risk of heart disease, meaning those who did not take regular vacations, were more likely to die over a 9-year period than those who did. Wow. So that's a sobering statistic too. There is a real famous study. It's called the Framingham Heart Study, and these will be the last statistics I give you, but these are really 2 important ones. It showed that the women who take at least 2 vacations a year are 8 times less likely to have coronary heart disease, which was a result of the other study as well. And it showed that the men who had elevated risk for coronary disease showed that those who didn't take an annual vacation were 32% more likely to die from a heart attack than the vacationers. So, can anybody else think of any other reasons to take vacations? Fun, absolutely. Change in routine, right? Sometimes I know when I'd be driving back and forth to work, and this is even up in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area, all of a sudden I was at work and I don't even remember driving. So you need to get out of your routine. And sometimes we go out to eat and we end up going to the same place and we think, oh, not this again. So it's real important to get out of your routine.
Oh.
But
I was going to say stress relief on top of breaking the monotony of always being on your computer or smartphone. The funny thing is, people that go on vacation, it's funny, they're responding more to stuff than people that are not on vacation from their.
Do you know that's real important what you just said right now, because we have in our program a Monday night call through our coach in our business to business with our group benefits program, our vacation benefits, because our product we also offer to companies as a group benefit. It's the only vacation benefits program out there, the only group one. And there was an article that just came out this week that I had on the call, was that it is totally embarrassing now that we cannot unplug. Hotels, resorts, and everything are putting outlets. So you recharge your phone, your iPad, everything. Take your computer next to the pool. So
the USB plugs, Lenny.
Yeah.
I went to the event at the San Diego Convention Center. My iPhone was about to die, and I sat there and plugged it in. I was back in business.
But you're at the pool. You're supposed to be unplugged. Yeah. So now, and that was just released.
So the thing too is, like you're sitting at the pool, you're relaxing, and somebody's over there on their phone. Just like in airplanes, they want us to fly with these guys.
Yeah.
They're all plugged in and talking.
Well, I think most of the airlines are not going to do that because too many people don't want it.
Okay, so y'all need to stand for a little bit, and we're going to get you in the mood for a vacation.
Oh, good.
So
there was another thing, Lenny, another thing I think is great about vacation. When you get away from it, often you come up with more creative ideas.
you do.
When you're out of the normal flow of things.
And that is one of the things, I wasn't going to go that deep into, but since you brought it up, that is one of the things that we present to decision makers in companies, that their employees will get their creative juices back again once they're refreshed and rejuvenated, and they'll be more productive. And you can't quantify it, but you know that the bottom line for the company will be better when the employees are more productive and rejuvenated. So, all right guys, let's get ready. This is a new gadget I'm using.
Ooh.
same old stuff, electronic stuff. They had a computer working before they came to plug it in. So they're in there all going around. It happens so often. So.
Elizabeth's very happy.
For your sake.
I know, really. You guys want to leave the room?
No, my voice is terrible.
There is.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Can you hear that?
Hey, the Beach Boys! Yeah!
Vacation, guys.
There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand.
Hey, Lenny, bonus points to anyone who can remember the movie soundtrack that was off of. Who remembers what movie that was from?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise and
Cocktail?
Cocktail! Yeah! All right!
Do I get to go on vacation for that one?
That was awesome, Lenny.
So sorry about the foo-ha and getting that thing started up, but thank you for your participation.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do next is share with you where Vern and I just did a 4.5-week European tour. And I'm going to share you some of the places we were at, and I'll go through these very quickly because I want to show you how we are able to do that. So one thing, this picture here that you see is a Greek island,
Ooh.
and it is Amorgus, Greek island, and it's like about 11, I'm not quite 12 miles long. So this is where we were for 6 days and 5 nights. And just want to point out, this is a village that was down below the resort where we were staying. And those clouds came in every day, and they just rolled at the mountaintops. They never ever came over the village or over the water. They just stayed there. It was really quite an interesting phenomenon. And this here was looking out towards the village. You don't see it there, but it's the same direction. That was looking outside our room. That was a little patio there. And the patios were all private. Nobody's patio faced one another. And we were sitting there one night, and I told her, and I said, listen to the silence. You couldn't hear anything. You couldn't even hear the water there. It was just absolutely, just amazing. And that was on our way down to the pool area. The pool, you can see that it's down below there. That was just another shot of the village down below. And this is here. You should be here. This is our sign for our company.
Isn't that the typical BNI sign or whatever? What group uses that sign?
We're our company.
Oh,
It's our company.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're the
thing
one
is
that started
worldwide.
that sign.
Our company did. It's not. I mean, I'm not personally. I'm an independent representative with the company, but that is it's everywhere.
Ah.
It's been on ESPN at the Super Bowl, at the World World Series. It's everywhere.
Wow.
Now it was there in Greece, the Morgus. World Cup. It's been everywhere. So
Nice.
that's our pool there. The water was still cold. It was the first week in May. And it was the first week that the pool was actually open. So this is downtown in the village. Incredible food there, guys. Oh, it was so amazing and very colorful. And the traditional blue and white in Greece. Now the clouds that I showed you, we are driving through those clouds right there. We went on an excursion. There's about 30 of us on this vacation together.
and there's probably about 15 of us that went on the excursion. We're actually driving through those clouds there.
Wow.
The young man, those three people there with Vern, they're all from Singapore. The young man with the Superman shirt on, he's 19. He had a lot of firsts on this trip. It was his first time out of Singapore, first time he had a plane ride, first time he had ever been on a ferry. But the huge thing was, it was the first time he had ever seen the stars because of the light pollution in Singapore. Wow. He had never been out of Singapore. And what our company does, it allows people to do this because it's affordable. This here down below, you can barely see it. There is a parking lot. There's 200 steps that we walked up to that monastery that's built in the side of the mountains.
Wow.
It's pretty an amazing place. That, I told Vern, I'm going out there in that platform to take a picture.
There's a 300-foot drop. You see the drop? It's just huge. She jumps up on top of that and I go, oh my word.
I didn't look over the ledge though, but it was pretty awesome up there, you know, an experience of a lifetime. And that is welcome to Athens. I'm going to go through all the places I went very quickly. And this here is England, and on the other side of the rock is Scotland. And so we took, and the bagpiper was there playing for us that day. He's sometimes there, and sometimes he's not, according to the bus driver. That yellow field out there is, it's called rapeseed, and that's where canola oil is made from. And it's all over the countryside there. That particular field was in full bloom, so it really had a pretty color to it. But you can see, I took that from the bus. You can see the reflection in the picture from the bus. The scenery there, you know, it's volcanic in Scotland, and it was green like this everywhere. It rained a little bit on the route. One day it rained pretty heavy. But we were in the bus. It didn't really rain when we were outside doing our touring. But it was beautiful countryside. Winston Churchill's gravesite. Not that everybody wanted to see that, but we were there. Edinburgh Castle. That was really an amazing place. That's the castle in the background. Vern was able to get that picture. And then here I am with a couple of the guards. They're going into the entrance. We're up at the top inside the castle on a platform, and you can see how large the interior of the castle is. They're just absolutely huge. This is a table setting in Shakespeare's home. Wow. And then we moved on to Tintern Abbey. Tintern Abbey is actually, it's deteriorating, but you can see how massive it is. You can see Vern, he's down there in the blue back there, but it's just absolutely huge. And there again, you can see it's just green, green, green. This guy was our entertainment one night for dinner. He obviously plays the bagpipe, but he is hoping to be a bagpiper for the Queen. Because she selects.
See how tall he is? See that door up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's tall. He's a big boy.
What's that, 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, so he was our
early 20s.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
21. Yeah, he's huge. He's been playing, somebody say he started playing bagpipe at 7 or something like that. And this is in front of the hotel where we were staying in London. That was the first day of our bus tour, and that is just right across the street there. That's Windsor Castle. That's where we stayed. And that's an interior shot inside the grounds of Windsor Castle. You can see how the grounds are manicured there. And this would, you know, if you ever see the Queen in her entourage, this is a long pathway where she's at going into the castle. So the castle gates would be right here in front of it, at the end of that roadway. And there, I learned a new word from this picture. I posted this on Facebook, and
I did.
oh, you did. That's right. You posted on Facebook. And one of our good friends here, he said, "Lennie, what are you doing, twerking?" And I said, "First, what is twerking?" So I googled twerking. And he said, I didn't quite get it, but he's.
The funny part, I took 3 pictures of that guy with one option over here on the right, he was laughing so hard because she just got down in front of him and he just started laughing. He started like trying to get a good picture.
They are not supposed to smile, I understand.
They're supposed to be very serious.
Yeah, and anyway, so I learned something. I got a new vocabulary word out of that one. And this is when we got to London. This is the open top tour bus that we were getting on that day. And of course the famous London Bridge. This here's Trafalgar Square, which is busy, busy, busy. And it was so interesting the night when we got back to the hotel, we turned the TV on and they were interviewing Tom Cruise, and he was saying that he's just going to be doing some filming there at Trafalgar Square. So I thought it was kind of just ironic. Harrods, I guess everybody's probably heard of Harrods. I never saw anything like that. Some of you, who's been there? Have you been there? Harrods? Yeah, I couldn't get over it. A whole floor, nothing but designer handbags. It was crazy to say. So, and that's Big Ben.
Vernon and I will stay out of there, especially with our
You like the
significant other.
candy area.
Yeah.
But we went on a wing that had men's watches in there. The first watch we looked at was something like $35,000.
Wow.
This is just outside Westminster Abbey, and one of my friends wanted to know if that was a real horse there, and we told him, well, just look at the sidewalk. Yeah. So this was a real special place for me because I just thought the world of Princess Diana, and this is her memorial there. Very serene and solemn. And, you can see nobody was. It wasn't raining, it was misty. We were there at a really, really good time. Of course, this is the Beatles Museum in Liverpool, and we're down in the cavern in Liverpool. And actually, the lady that's looking in the window there, she was our host for our bus tour, so she was with us the whole time with our travel company.
That's what the Beatles played.
Yeah, and this is where the Beatles would have their jam sessions when they got started, and everybody was having such a great time down there. They had a performer that night that knew every Beatles song inside and outside, so everybody was just having a really great time. Here's some ladies at Bath dressed in the historic costume attire at that time. Stonehenge. It was really, really windy that day. This is
Go back to Stonehenge. You want to see a bird. See, there's some kind of omen there. That's what I told her. I took the picture. There's a bird up there.
Okay, we can figure out the omen. I don't know.
Did you know they found more stones over there too? Did you hear about that?
That's what they.
Yeah.
That's a weird looking bird.
Yeah.
There is at Stonehenge. There was nothing but miles and miles and miles of cars coming into there. Could not believe it. In Stonehenge, they have built a new visitor center there. That's about, I'd say, half a mile from actual Stonehenge, and you take a little train there. This is in Cardiff Castle, Cardiff, Wales, and there. That is, Ernie was king for the day there at the Cardiff Castle, and that's going to be the end of my presentation. CIE Tours is an amazing tour company, and I have a lady that I'm booking the same, or not, maybe not the same tour, using CIE Tours. So that's just a little flavor of what we've been able to do with our travel company. But now what I want to do is show you what our product is about. So that is going to be like an 11-minute video. So let me just move this down, and we will pull up the video here. Bernie, you want to make sure the speakers.
It's probably too high.
Experiences come along. In the upper left-hand corner, you see that blue "You Should Be Here" sign? I don't know if you've seen that sign on the internet, but it's gone viral. People are posting pictures of themselves with that sign all over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's been at famous landmarks, major sporting events, skydiving, scuba diving, and virtually every other place you could think of. So what's the deal with that sign? What's behind it? Well, back in 2005, some guys were asking themselves, what keeps people from experiencing more in life? What keeps people from checking off all their bucket list items and creating more great memories? What it came down to was money. See, if we could afford to create the experiences of our dreams, we would. So what these guys did is design the coolest club in the world, a club that makes it possible for everyone on any budget to experience more. The club is called Dream Trips Life, and every new member of the club gets one of those blue signs. What we do is create unique, couldn't-build-it-yourself vacations of all sizes, ranging from private romantic getaways to resort takeovers at ridiculous prices. It's made possible in part by using the same group buying concept that's made companies like Costco and Sam's successful. We buy from top resorts, cruise lines, theme parks, and hotels around the world, as well as outfitters, ticket vendors for sporting events, concerts, and more. And even though these are 5-star experiences, they're offered exclusively to our members at 2- and 3-star prices. Understand, these aren't just discounted hotel rooms. Each dream trip is a world-class vacation where the planning is done for you and you're treated like a rock star. On many trips, we pick you up from the airport, we've got you pre-checked into your room, we throw parties for you, have daily perks thrown in, and provide a level of service you've never known.
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. Let's move here. This is worth every single penny.
But the real gift and the real payoff is you take a dream trip and you meet the most wonderful people you have ever encountered, and they're from everywhere.
You know, other families play together, and our families get to be playing together. Learning how to fish. It's pretty awesome.
I never would have thought this all would have came from looking at something on my TV, on my couch.
From Brooklyn to Monte Carlo. They said they only could do this in rap videos. Can I say that?
Best trip by far.
1,600 square foot, master suite, blah, blah, blah. You all see what it looks like. We're going to like, oh my God!
Dream trip.
It's our first dream trip.
This is our 11th dream trip. We are so blessed to be here.
It's my first ever dream trip, and it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
And this year we launched a national program with the Boys and Girls Club of America with the potential to impact over 2.5 million children annually. We have trips all over the world that allow you to participate hands-on in just these kinds of projects. As many of our members will tell you, you go on these trips to make an impact, but it's typically you that receives the biggest gift.
I got here and it snuck right into my blood, and I can't wait to come back.
It just warms your heart. And I know this is just the start of something big, and I just want to thank everybody that helped make this possible.
You don't have to take a volunteerism trip to make an impact. When you join today, you'll be helping children in need. A portion of every membership payment goes to support these projects and funds 100% of the foundation's operating costs. So that's the club. Amazing experiences guaranteed at the most deeply discounted, price-protected rate, and a way to fund those experiences. Hundreds of thousands of people around the world have already joined, and we want you with us. You should be here. Now I'm going to talk about a completely optional portion. If this isn't for you, hey, no worries. Join the club, get your blue "You Should Be Here" sign, and start experiencing more. But what your friend has decided to do is help us share this concept with the world. Why? Well, our founders solved one problem in creating the club. But additionally, they saw a way to help people have more, do more, and help more. The world is changing rapidly, and no one is immune to its effects. So they started asking their families and friends some important questions. If you continue doing what you're doing today, what will life look like 5 years from now? Very few had a plan, but our founders had a vision. People naturally share their vacation experiences and invite those they care about to come with them. So what if people could improve their life without having to quit their jobs? What if we could financially reward people for doing something they're going to do anyway? Well, they did it. They created a proven path for virtually any schedule or level of ambition that makes it simple to share this idea. For $11 per month and a one-time activation of $100, you can become a representative of World Ventures and have the rights to market this club. You're given an online business center, and you have the potential to get paid for the customer sales you make, the friends they refer that join, and the customer sales made by other reps in your team. Let's break it down. Remember, World Ventures rewards their customers 100 Dream Trips points for each friend they refer who joins the club. And those friends can refer their friends to earn points too, helping us create a sea of blue you should be here signs. Then World Ventures reps can earn commissions for customer sales within their network and receive sales credit for the referrals by customers within their group as well. So you can leverage the viral nature of the club, the power of your team's activity, and keep customers excited about getting on their next dream trip with our Dream Trips Rewards program. Begin with phase 1 of our program, earning a profit. The simplest way to earn a profit is to introduce 6 people who purchase a Dream Trips Life membership. Everyone in our business has 2 teams, a left team and a right team. In this example, you start by placing 3 sales on the left team and 3 sales on the right team. When you refer 3 customers in any 4 weeks, you'll earn a $100 bonus. Plus, you'll get 50 training dollars you can use to accelerate your business and experience our culture at our World Ventures events. With just 1 more customer over any period of time, for a total of 4 personal sales, you'll have achieved what we call earning your wings. As a thank you, all your monthly fees are waived as long as you have 4 active personal customers. Let me say that again. Once you make 4 personal sales, all of your monthly fees are waived as long as 4 of your personal customers remain active. And when you do just a little more by adding 2 more customers for a total of 6 in the same 4 weeks, you'll earn an additional $150. In fact, you get $150 for every 3 sales within a 28-day period beyond your first 3. So you'll earn the $150 each time you reach a total of 6, 9, 12, etc. within the same 4 weeks. From there, you'll begin to earn weekly commissions that we call cycle bonuses. Every time there are 3 sales left and 3 sales right, regardless of who made the sales, you'll receive a $100 bonus, which will double to $200 for your first 8 weeks. We pay these bonuses weekly. Add them together and you've earned up to $450, making you profitable. That leads us to phase 2, Wings and Wheels. By this point, you've already earned your wings, so the next step is to earn the Wings and Wheels bonus. When you have 5 personally enrolled active customers and a total of $3,000 in sales volume through your network in a calendar month, you qualify for an additional $300. This could be as simple as adding 12 new Dream Trips Live customers within your team for the month. Understand, this isn't necessarily 12 you personally enroll. If you enroll 5 who each enroll 1 or 2, for a total of 12, you qualify for the bonus. And when you have 6 personally sponsored active customers and increase your sales volume to $5,000 or more, you'll qualify to earn a minimum of $400 and as much as $900 each month based on the volume of sales on your team. No matter who you are, $300 to $900 can be more fun, freedom, and fulfillment. For example, after consistently qualifying, you may want to upgrade your wheels and join the World Ventures fleet of silver BMWs. Think about what's happening. At first, it was only you. Now it's you and your team sharing World Ventures together as a team. The larger your team grows over time, the easier it can become to make more sales. Linda's made 3 sales and earned her first personal sales bonus. Plus, you'll have earned another cycle bonus because there are 3 new sales on your left team and 3 new sales on your right team. And even though you didn't make these sales, you've qualified for Tier 1 of the Wings and Wheels bonus. Side note, notice that with the left team and right team structure, when you place new sales in the organization, some will be forced to go below people who enrolled before them. This is called spillover. Not everyone is going to receive sales like this, but if they do, they can benefit from those sales and any future sales they make, even though they didn't personally make those enrollments. See, we do this together as a team. Now there are 13 people on your team, plus you. As you and your team make new sales together, the bonuses can add up for you and for them. That's a total of 20 new team sales for the month. If this happened for you within a calendar month, then congratulations. You would have qualified for Tier 2 of the Wings and Wheels bonus. Going into month 2, it's now you and 20 team members sharing World Ventures, and since it's a new month, your car meter resets, but as new sales are entered, you can requalify. Additionally, we want you to earn even more vacations. So as your team grows, you'll be rewarded travel dollars that can be used for any of the dream trips, as well as flights, hotels, and rental cars. For every 6th cycle bonus, travel dollars are paid instead. That leads us to phase 3, residual income. What would it feel like to receive an additional check every month based on the work you're already doing? In addition to the bonuses and weekly commissions, when your organization grows to at least 60 customers with 30 on the left and 30 on the right, you'll begin earning residual income. Why? Because at that point, as long as you have 30 active customers on each team, you'll begin receiving monthly residual commissions based on the monthly membership fees paid by the customers within your organization. While it is required that you build both teams, it's easy to see how timing can be beneficial to you with this team structure. And although the existing team's contribution to your business isn't guaranteed, when making a decision about when you want to get started, consider the potential benefits of being first instead of last. To see all the earnings facts and figures for each rank, you can review our income disclosure statement at worldventures.biz. So what could an extra few $100s each month allow you to do? Well, it doesn't stop there. We found that many people who have helped others in their teams qualify for the Wheels Car Bonus have achieved higher ranks and greater income. Our last phase is phase 4, lifestyle. If you want to earn more, the sky's the limit at World Ventures. Although it takes serious time and commitment, you can separate yourself and achieve even higher ranks, recognition, incentives, plus more. Once again, customers receive 100 Dreamers points for each friend they refer who joins the club, and you and the representatives on your team can earn commissions from the sales they make and receive sales credit for the referrals made by customers in the team. To be clear, you do not have to be a customer to be a World Ventures rep, nor do you have to be a rep to be a Dreamers customer. You can be either one or both. We welcome you to the family in whatever way makes the most sense for you. Get started by helping others get their You Should Be Here sign. When they do, the commissions generated can get you on the path to earning a profit and your wings and wheels. And since this is a global concept, it has the potential to stretch around the world and create substantial income.
This is a movement going all around the world, together united.
We're having fun, we love each other, we're growing, and we're changing lives.
So it's the Eiffel Tower at night, and we're here with some good friends. And honestly, we're here because of what my husband has done with World Ventures.
I was 19 years old, I was a broke college student, and I went to a training, I met some of these guys, I saw their lifestyle, and I said, I don't care what I gotta do or how long it's gonna take, I'm gonna get that.
Kind of this little check to check. I could never imagine being out here in Monte Carlo. I used to manage hotels. I could never stay in them because I couldn't afford it. Today, life's different.
I didn't think it was a great idea. I really wasn't convinced on this, but he had a vision.
I can't thank the founders enough for creating such a beautiful opportunity and changing lives.
You have to give up some time, put in some hard work, give it your all. The time when I saw it, I was broke. Saw World Ventures 3 years later.
Because I never thought that something like this would be available to someone like me. It's true. It really can make a difference. Your whole life can be different.
Little did I know that a phone call and a sign, a little blue sign, would lead me to a life like this.
I didn't know if it'd work, but I said I'm all in. You got to do what others want. And when you do what others want, you can have what others can't.
I don't just want to take one vacation to Italy together. I want to take a lifetime of vacations with you together.
All right, are you tired of watching us on vacation? Look, there's room for more. Just do the thing and come with us.
Let's go. The world's coolest travel club and a way to earn extra income, help children, and experience more in life. Thanks for listening. I hope to see you in your very own You Should Be Here picture soon.
So that's my fun business. We go on vacation. Vern and I have now our 12th vacation scheduled in just 5 years.
Wow.
And it's simply because they're affordable for us, because the company leverages the membership. We're almost 400,000 members in just 8 years.
We're actually in 28 countries now, and we're going to be opening in 5 more countries, Brazil, Philippines, South Korea, Taiwan, and Thailand by the end of the year. So that's the concept was created by a Marine, joined the Marines out of high school and wanted to see the world. So then his best friend's father was a doctor, and every summer the doctor's family went on vacations, came home with all these great memories and pictures and everything. So he said he wanted to see the world. So he's joined the Marines, then he came home, became a very successful travel agent over several years, and then he also got acquainted with network marketing. And anyway, the company started with a vision. 2 co-founders, one the fun travel agent guy, the other one the bean counter, so they say, and I don't like that term, but
You say bean counters?
You gotta have them to make sure.
I love coffee.
So the travel agent shared this vision with the finance guy, and the finance guy said we'd just be crazy for not doing business together, and the rest is history. They started with a vision, and they have helped so many people change lives, go on vacations, either do the business or not do the business, just go on vacations. So there are actually 3 different travel club memberships. What you saw was the middle level, which gives you the opportunity to shop online and earn back Rovia bucks that you can go ahead and use on future trips. There is the basic membership, which is just the vacations, and that's the same $200 activation fee and $27 a month. And then there's a luxury level, which they are enhancing right now. But the product, as far as the getting your monthly fees waived, before members were never able to do that. It was only representatives, but now members can also refer people, and if they refer 4 people who become members, then they do not pay their monthly fees. But a lot of people don't want to do that because their monthly fees go into their piggy bank for a future vacation. So that's it. Want to thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, Elias?
Oh, we're gonna do the questions now, because first of all, I want to make sure this gets recorded here. That I really appreciate you explaining this. I had no idea where that "you should be here" sign came from. I've seen it all over Northern California. I've done networking all over Northern California. You guys know I'm a crazy networker, guys and gals. And I actually knew a few people that hadn't been around for a while that were doing World Ventures, but I didn't know it was tied to that sign. And it saddens me. This is a great product. And I'll be honest, I mean, I'm not saying I'm all that, but when I feel something's a great product, then it's a great product. And I really love the way this was presented in a non-threatening way. They're giving you the option.
That's right.
Sure, they want you to join, but it's a great value. And we need more people to go out there and explain it the right way. And I think, honestly, Lennie, I've known you for years now. You're a good person, and I'll say this on the video that I do endorse you and Vern, great people. That you've got a big market here, because not a lot of people. There are people that do this, but they're not out there doing it the right way, and then they fall off the face of the planet. So you've got a pretty big market to deal with here, and we're willing to help you in any way possible.
I appreciate that, and it really is something that most people do anyway. They're going to travel. So we like to say, now that they have their rewards program, we're all familiar with rewards programs, right? Safeway, but you have to spend $100 to get 10 cents off a gallon. So here you spend $200, you get that $200 back in rewards points. Our Nashville trip that's coming up, I had 200 points I could use off our trip. It's just the company's goal is to help people enjoy life more. I mean, that's their goal. The travel agent, he knew what families wanted. They wanted to go on nice vacations, more than one vacation,
and something that was affordable. So I have so much respect for the co-founders and the integrity of this company that I love to share the product with people.
You explained the Costco concept about make money.
Yeah, the people say, well, how do you make money? The founders base their business plan on the Costco model, which in short is membership based. There's membership fees. Even though a lot of people don't pay their membership fees, what's there, and because of the growth, the company is very, very successful. Not only that, our travel agency, which I'm a travel agent with our travel agency, we have received so many rewards, and our travel club has also been recognized in several different countries. We are garnering the Academy Awards of the travel industry for both our travel agency and our vacation club. So, any other questions? How long has the company been around?
No, how long have you and Vernon?
Well, we joined in 2007. We really didn't do anything. That was right after we got here. We saw it, and it was not what it is now. It was not anywhere near. But we've always wanted to travel, but we could never really spend that kind of cash. So we saw this, and I said, you know, this is silly. We're going to do this. We're just going to join and do the membership. So, but we did buy the entire package because of, you know, low-cost renting. So we took our first trip in 2009. And it was to Cabo San Lucas, which the pictures are up over there. We've done one of the $69 cruises. We've done a featured weekend in North Hollywood. Like I said, we've got our 12th vacation coming up here to Nashville in December. And if you haven't been to Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee during the holidays, it's magical. It is absolutely gorgeous, all the poinsettias and everything that they put out. And plus, with the value of the vacations are incredible because, like, when we're going to Nashville, we have tickets to the Rockettes. The Rockettes. They're going to be performing at the Opryland Resort. Plus, they also have a Christmas theme out there for kids and a show. We have tickets for that. But I'll tell you the big one that we're waiting for. The Super Bowl is going to be here in Santa Clara in 2016. We always have tickets, or a package I should say, for 40 major sporting events every year. Kentucky Derby, Grand Prix, NASCAR, Indy 500, the Final Four, the World Series, the Super Bowl. We are going to the Super Bowl here come whatever we have to do.
Being in the actual stadium?
Oh yeah. We
wow.
They will have a package with the tickets in there.
Wow.
When you buy our packages, things like that always include tickets. So I don't even know if you will be able to get a ticket on the outside.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but they've been doing Super Bowl for about 5 years now. The company's only 8 years old.
I think it's Super Bowl package this year.
Yeah, it hasn't posted yet. Yeah.
Wow.
But we're looking forward to a trip that's going to post here real soon in Marbal, Nueva Vallarta, which is near Puerto Vallarta. It's at the number 2 4-diamond all-inclusive resort in the world. So we're waiting for that to post. That one, it'll be in March when the actual trip is. So we're looking forward to that. But if any of you have any other questions, we can meet individually. I don't want to take any more time at this venue. But I appreciate your attendance and participation, and look forward to seeing you all again. Sure.
Nice. Give Lennie a big round of applause and Bird.